Hello, let's talk a little bit about iron and copper metabolism. Now, iron is needed in your body to make heme, part of the hemoglobin molecule which transports oxygen all through your body. Iron is very well recycled in the body to the point of about 98%. So you actually need very little dietary iron, only about 1 to 3 milligrams per day. So you can get iron from iron-rich sources of food, such as meat. There's other sources of iron as well, but what you don't want to get is iron fortified grains or enriched flours, anything with the word enriched or fortified or iron added. This is the wrong type of iron. Often what they'll do is just add iron filings or another form of iron that's not very well absorbed in the body. So iron causes rust. Just like if you leave a piece of iron or steel outside, it will rust. Iron also causes rust inside of your body. So iron is the only substance, free unbound iron we're talking about, that can initiate cancer, promote cancer, and spread cancer. Iron is very toxic on its own. Iron produces free radicals. Free radicals go all through your body and cause damage in your cells and in your genes. Probably most of the genetic mutations these days are caused by iron and the hydroxyl radical, which wreaks havoc in the body and causes all the damage. So iron is not something that you want to be taking as a supplement. Often medications contain iron oxide, which is not very well absorbed. Most medications have iron in them. Chemicals and pesticides have iron in them, and gluten also contains iron. Now, iron has a relationship with copper, another one of those yin-yang type of balances between the copper and the iron, just as we saw with magnesium and calcium. So iron and copper are supposed to exist in a certain ratio in the liver. And this is one reason why eating liver is a very good source of iron, and organ meats contain a lot of iron as well. So that type of iron that you find is very well balanced with copper if you're eating liver and organ meats. Now, there's a relationship that exists between iron and copper, and they're supposed to be in a specific ratio in the liver. That's why it's good to get your iron sources from liver and from organ meats. The copper can be a problem in the body as well if you have too much copper or not enough copper. So let's talk about excess copper, and again we're talking about excess unbound copper. If you have too much copper, then that creates a situation that we call wired and tired. So wired means that your mind just keeps going and never shuts off. And tired is that you're fatigued, but you can't go to sleep because your mind just won't shut off. So when you have excess copper in the body, you have a situation where it affects your body and your mind, making you wired and tired. You can also have too much copper, and what that does is the copper will actually cause small holes in your intestines, and that will allow undigested material to go through into the blood, and then your body will produce antibodies against it, and then you'll create food sensitivities and food allergies from the excess copper, which has poked holes into your intestines and caused what commonly is called leaky gut. This is also a problem because it causes histamine reactions in the body, or allergic type reactions in the body as well as other conditions like Crohn's or irritable bowel syndrome. You can inherit copper problems from your mother. So if your mother was sick during your pregnancy, or if she had many children before you, then you will not get the required amount of copper from your mother during her pregnancy with you. So you'll come out deficient in copper. And copper deficiencies cause a number of problems in the body as well. So that's the relationship between iron and copper. Most people cannot supplement copper in the diet if you're a slow oxidizer or have a slow metabolism. Only fast oxidizers or people with a very high fast metabolism can actually take dietary copper. That's usually in the form of a liver extract, and the liver extract will have the liver and the copper in it in the proper ratio as well. So copper deficiencies have to be corrected by taking vitamin C, and vitamin C, whole food vitamin C, has the copper molecule in it. The other good source of copper is also coenzyme Q10. So that's a little bit of information about the importance of iron and copper metabolism in the body.